More than a dozen people are dead after mass shootings in 3 cities this weekend. This morning, authorities have identified the 10 victims killed at a Buffalo, New York supermarket. Police say their ages range from 32 to 86 years old. Authorities say 18-year-old Peyton Gendron traveled 3.5 hours to carry out a racist massacre. Police say Gendron made a threat at his high school last June, but was never charged with a crime. Federal authorities are still looking through a 180-page manifesto written by Gendron. It said the assault was intended to terrorize all non-white, non-Christian people and get them to leave the country. The shooting's now being investigated as a hate crime.
You've just picked a fight with 20 million New Yorkers, because we will continue to stand up, because an attack on one is an attack on all. And this was no other way to describe it than white supremacy terrorism. It's racism, it's hatred, and it stops right here in Buffalo. This is the last stop you're going to have, because we are coming after you.
Gendron was arraigned Saturday night for first-degree murder. His next court appearance is set for Thursday morning.
News 8's Amisha Ramsey is following reaction to the shooting. She's here now with what the people of Buffalo seem to be feeling. Amisha.
Kylie, Scott, this is an open wound for many of the people in the city and the entire nation, and it's a sad reminder that racial tension is still an issue to be addressed and reconciled. But more than anything, people are hurt and they're grieving right now. Now, police say 13 people were shot in all. 11 of the victims were black, among them a former police officer who police say tried to stop the gunman, the mother of Buffalo's former fire commissioner, and a longtime substitute teacher. The emotions for the local community is still raw, and some bystanders near the scene tried to process the unfathomable event that took place.
Into our community, this is one of the first and only black grocery stores in an all-black community.
It is the only one.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
And my family shops here on Saturday mornings. Like, that could have been our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts, our uncles, and it was us. It was us. So you came from outside our community and you did this to us.
The shooter, a white man, was taken into police custody unharmed, which many in the community call into question, now citing incidents involving the Buffalo Police Department and people of color that have had a different outcome. Then the nation's Urban League condemned the attack, saying the white supremacist hatred has raged out of control. The organization says in a statement, we call on state and federal law enforcement to pursue hate crime charges against the shooter and to pursue policies to prevent arch tragedies in the future. Until we as a nation begin to confront the twin threats of domestic extremism and reckless gun policies as the grave crisis they are, innocent people will continue to pay the deadly price. Coming up, we'll have more. I'm live in the studio. Amisha Ramsey, WishTV, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.